ladies and gentlemen, there's no way anyone beats him. Your Fortnite World Champion, Buhga!
Before Buhga would become the first ever Fortnite World Cup solo champion at just 16 years old.
Your world champion, Buhga!
Before he would earn $3 million from the victory.
Words can't even explain it right now. I'm just so happy. Everything I've done, the grind, it's all paid off, and it's just insane.
Before he would gain more than 200K followers on Twitter, close to 400K on Instagram, 250K on YouTube, and 162K on Twitch at the time that I'm writing this, but I have a feeling all of those numbers have probably jumped up since.
Yes, sir.
Although right after the win, his accounts were immediately hacked. Already dealing with famous people problems. But this whole journey, I still get emotional just watching this kid win. Just to think about being the #1 player in the world at something that you've given your all to and have spent years working at, it must be an incredible feeling, so I'm genuinely happy for the guy. Plus, the prize money doesn't hurt. To give you an idea of how insane a $3 million payout is, let's look at some of the highest earning professional tournament athletes this year. In 2019, Djokovic won $2.9 million for Wimbledon, and Tiger Woods won around $2.1 million for his win at the Masters. So yeah, Buhga's already up there with the greats. But don't worry too much about if the money will change him, because he doesn't plan on spending a dime of it.
Honestly, I'm gonna save all the money and put it to my future.
What's going on, good people in the comment section? I hope you're having one heck of a day. My name is Jeremy Hecht. If you're wondering who this is, maybe you haven't watched the channel in a little while, I'm the LA host for this channel, bringing you weekly content, and today, I'll be your host as we document the incredible rise to fame and Fortnite success of Buhga. We've covered other gamers recently. I recently did a video on Tfue. We've done Ninja in the past, so be sure to check those out after you finish watching this one. And let us know who you want us to document next, as always, in the comments down below, and we'll be sure to make those videos for you. Also, before we start, I've got a trivia question for you that I'll answer later on in the video. What does Buhga eat before his big Fortnite matches? I'll answer that later, but for now, let's get into the show.
Before they're famous.
Before they were famous about.
That was a pretty good video.
I like what this guy does. Look, Freddie, you did a great job.
Michael is never wrong.
So damn, that was cool.
How did he know that? Whoa!
Also, it is boiling in here, so if you see a couple of pit stains later on in this video, or maybe even right now, don't judge me. It's hot, I have no AC, all right, but I appreciate you supporting me through this difficult time. Bugha Giersdorf was born on December 30th, 2002 in Pottsgrove, Pennsylvania. The place has a population of around 3,500 people, and as of yesterday, at least according to Wikipedia, Kyle has become one of 4 notable people to make it from the neighborhood. The others include fashion model Torrin Verdone and country singer Kendall Conrad. According to his mom, Darcy, Kyle has been playing video games since he was just 3 years old, and Kyle has been planning for this victory for a long time. I went back and did some digging, and I actually found an old stream where he was talking about how one day he was going to make $2 million from Fortnite. Your thoughts truly become things, and what you put out into the world will come back to you if you work hard for it. And working hard is what he did. Kyle basically spent all of his time working on his gaming skills. It was his one true passion and what he focused most of his energy on. Besides going to school, his life was dedicated to making himself a better player. And it's a great lesson for all of you kids watching out there and wondering, how did this guy do it? How can you do it one day too? There's no secret to success. It's a lot of hard work and believing in yourself enough to know that even when no one else thinks you're good enough, you know you are. Don't take my word for it. Listen to how Kyle talks about his success.
So pretty much every day I woke up, ate breakfast, showered, all the normal, and I did creative, warmed up with that, hopped on, played scrims, and then worked on strategies by watching videos. And then that pretty much helped me improve to where I am today.
Kyle started streaming online and he wasn't doing it for the numbers either. It was for the love of the game, because some of his early streams were getting less than 100 views, with some having as low as 20 viewers. But he would still stream for hours at a time and keep the people watching entertained. He also began uploading videos onto YouTube at around the same time, and his videos included short highlight montages put to music. Some of them had more than 50K views, and by February of 2019, Buhga had 5,000 subscribers on his channel and more than 120K channel views. Based on his streams, it seems like he's a fan of Lil Uzi and 21 Savage as his gaming soundtracks, but he has a pretty diverse taste in music because his videos include music from everyone from 88 Rising to Brockhampton to Wallows and more. But while he liked to play video games for fun, the guy was all about his business. While most of his friends were probably enjoying their winter vacations off of school, Buhga was battling it out on Fortnite practicing. I found an old tweet where he said, "Christmas break equals grind time." He's also got a really cute dog named Zoe who joins him on his stream sometimes. Random fact, I just gotta give a shout out to Zoe though. Although because of Buhga's dedication to Fortnite, his grades were slipping. During an old stream, he admitted that his GPA was as low as 2.8. He also didn't seem very interested in attending school or college, but he told one of his friends online that he wouldn't need college because instead of showing his GPA, he'll just walk around with his Fortnite earnings on his t-shirt and everyone will show him the respect he deserves. This kid really knew where he was gonna be in just a short time. He was just waiting for it to actually happen and putting in the work to get there. Like, it's crazy that he was talking about earning $2 million and having his earnings on his t-shirt. But anyways, he was so dedicated to the game and his streaming that he oftentimes wanted to eat in front of his computer, but his parents made him eat dinner at the table with them for the most part, rather than in front of his computer while streaming. His parents were extremely supportive of his dreams though, and were in attendance at the World Cup watching him shine. Eventually the hard work started to pay off, and Buhga's skills were noticed. In March of 2019, he signed on to the Sentinels team, and the Sentinels are known for running the Los Angeles Gladiators Overwatch team. They also have teams in Apex Legends and Hearthstone. Their Fortnite team has 4 members, including Bugha's. Before the tournament, they were a relatively unknown team, but I have a feeling a lot of kids are gonna be sending in their highlight tapes trying to be the newest members. I'm not exactly sure how the esport world works in terms of like sending things, but whatever you can send to teams and companies, they're gonna be getting a lot of mail. By April of this year, he surpassed 11,000 subscribers on YouTube and was continuing to build a name for himself within the Fortnite community. Some big YouTubers were commenting on his stuff, and I urge you guys to go back and check some of his videos out because you can see his slow growth. In June, Buhga won $1,300 in a World Cup qualifier as well as $1,800 in a duo competition just a week earlier. And by July, he was teaming up with names like Tfue for games. Buhga qualified for the Fortnite 2019 World Cup Finals, where he would finally get the chance to show off his skills to the world on the biggest stage. That was also the moment that his mother knew her son had a real future with gaming, and pun intended, that it was not just a game. The tournament was held at Arthur Ashe Tennis Stadium in New York City, and millions tuned in online to see who would take home the title.
Get off to a big lead, which happened, and then from there on just have consistent games.
In his first game in the Cup Finals, he won with a 9-kill victory. He had 19 points after the first game, ending up with 59 total points, which would give him a wild 20-point lead to the runner-up. Buhga didn't only win, but he absolutely dominated the competition. I do also want to give a quick shout out to Harrison Chang, who was the second place runner-up and took home $1.8 million from the tourney. He is 24 years old and was one of the oldest people competing in the tournament, which makes me feel old at 25, but he told CNN Business, "It's great representing the old dudes. Experience and composure trump everything." Fortnite is a young man's game though. So shout out to him for representing us old guys, all right? I have still yet to play Fortnite, but if this video gets to 1 million views, I will live stream me playing Fortnite to all of the viewers. So let me know. I need some tips though. Where should I start? How should I start playing? Like what do I watch? Do I watch a YouTube tutorial? I don't know. If you guys are big Fortnite fans, please let me know where I should start so that one day maybe I can make it to Buhga's level. No, I obviously won't make it to that level. I don't have the dedication and passion, but I do want to try playing, so let me know. Before this tournament, Buhga wasn't completely unknown, making waves within the competitive scene, but in terms of mainstream notoriety, winning that tournament sent him into a whole new level of fame. So, what is he gonna do with the money? Well, Buhga says he's just gonna save all the money and put it into his future, and that is a grounded kid. What would you guys do with $3 million? What would be your first purchase? Let me know in the comments down below. Personally, I would first buy a pinky Rolex for, I don't know, 20, 30K. Then I would buy a waterfall for my house, just like in the middle of the house. I would just have a waterfall, like one of those running ones that continues on a loop. And then third, I would buy a golden toilet, you know, just to bask on my throne every morning for 20 minutes. But then I would give the rest to charity, feed the homeless, you know, maybe solve poverty within my community. I would give back. Those are my 3 selfish purchases. Then the rest is for the world. But what would you guys do with $3 million, especially if you were 16 years old? Let me know in the comments down below. I want to hear. Also, according to ESPN.com, Buhga eats a Wawa sandwich and a Gatorade before every important online game. But apparently, he didn't have either before his big win. So just goes to show you that most pre-game rituals are there to make you feel comfortable, but at the end of the day, it is all internal. If you got it, you got it. As for the future, he told ESPN Esports that he is motivated to keep competing and looks forward to being a part of all future Epic events.
For sure, no matter what, any event that's gonna come out from Epic, I'm definitely gonna be motivated to continue and pursue that.
As for the rest of this video, that's all I got for you guys. Please let me know who you want me to document next in the comments down below. Hit me up on Instagram at Jeremy_Hecht. We can talk there. We'll have a conversation. You can teach me some Fortnite skills and leave a comment down below. I look forward to talking to you there. I'll try to respond to as many people as possible. Dream good, live better. Hope you have one heck of a day. If nobody's told you yet, I love you. That's right, you out there, if you need to hear this, I love you. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.